I'm Debbie Godfrey. Welcome to the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast.
When we're parenting our kids, it's important that we avoid using competition. And what happens when we use competition in our homes is that it results in the children quitting if they can't measure up. If we want our children to build close relationships with friends, it's hard to maintain positive feelings about yourself or somebody else if you're wanting them to lose so that you can win or be better than them. Competition breeds conflict. Hurt feelings and arguments are often the result of competition. It's difficult to feel safe, open, trusting, and honest in these circumstances. When you're competing, you're striving to be number one. Therefore, you tend to withhold knowledge, skills, and experiences from others. As a result, the larger group loses out on valuable contributions. And I know for me, I can see this in my adult world as well. So if in our homes growing up we can remember, or in our families raising our children, we can remember we're teaching them about teamwork right now. And it's important that we set a model, set an example in the family of avoiding competitive feelings between sibs. When there is cooperation, children are much more creative and flexible in their thinking. And when your children work on a team, there's a feeling of belonging. A sense of belonging is one of their basic needs that needs to be met. The sense of belonging is so important so that children don't look for that sense of belonging through negative sources like gangs and sex and drugs. On a team, children feel like they're valuable. Contributing members, which encourages them to develop more self-confidence. So in other words, when we're part of a team, we feel like we're part of something important. And so we develop a much better feeling about ourselves. When there's cooperation, there's less stress and anxiety about losing or being eliminated. Therefore, their environment is more genuine and fun and healthy. Competition in a family also teaches the concept of scarcity. There's not enough to go around, so I'd better get there and see there first. Cooperation teaches the concept of abundance. By working together, we can create something far better than if we're working alone. When we compete, we're always comparing ourselves to others. This either gives us a false sense of security and arrogance because we feel better, or it makes us feel discouraged because we feel less than others, which leads to quitting. Competition breeds a feeling of separation and alienation, whereas cooperation creates a feeling of unity and togetherness. In order to teach children not to compete in a family, we'll teach them the following concepts. We value doing our personal best rather than competing to be the best. So if each person in the family is doing their personal best, we can all strive to be better, but without putting the others down or feeling less than them. We also talk about the joy of doing instead of the joy of outdoing somebody else and being invested in a certain result. So teaching our children to enjoy the process altogether. The joy of doing instead of the joy of winning. So remembering that the process is the game and the end result is, while fun, not the objective. And also to point out to our kids how much more they can experience and how much more can be accomplished when we're working as a team together. So thinking about avoiding competition in the family, yes, your kids are going to have competition outside the family in their sports and in other competitive environments, but maintaining cooperation in a home, I think, is key for kids to feel safe, secure, a sense of belonging, loved, and valuable. Have a great day. Happy parenting.
Thank you so much for joining me here at the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast. I assume you're here because you're getting something out of these daily pep talks. And wouldn't it be great if more parents could hear more about these ideas for their children? And you can help me in a great way by liking the episodes, by sharing them on your social media, and especially by providing a review on your platform of choice. So if you could do me a huge favor and do that, it would really help get this out to many, many, many more parents. And we can all help our children feel more seen, heard, and understood, which is my life's work, is to make sure that all children feel loved and appreciated and that we can discipline them without breaking their spirit. So I hope that you've enjoyed these podcasts and will continue to enjoy them. And I really appreciate any support you can give me here at Positive Parenting Pep Talks. Thank you so much. Have a great day and happy parenting.